Welcome to Pineland Farms in Maine for the Maine State Championships. I am Ian Anderson. I am joined by Zoe Andike.
What up, Ian? It's so good to be back with Central Coast, especially for this coverage right here at Maine State Championships. What a special event.
I love Maine disc golf. It is awesome up there. Talk about it.
Well, I finally, after all these years of talking about it, got to go experience a really great culture, a great experience. I got to understand the reason why Maine actually was voted the disc golf destination. Just got a preview of a bunch of really great local players that we'll get to talk about, but Maine's got something going on, and this property and what you'll see in this coverage is going to explain how the courses, how they're manicured, and the clubs are really taking care of the entire Maine scene, which is special. It's not necessarily clubs, but it is the pro shops and the people that put it together in Maine.
Yeah, it's wild. I feel like every fifth person had a private course in their backyard, or maybe 3 private courses in their backyard. Cool.
Courses everywhere. Yeah. But speaking of, let's check this one out.
We got Matt Bell on the box. He'll be joined by Chris Ozolins, Jamie White, and Kyle Moriarty. This hole 1, you got to come up short here, Zoe.
You actually do. Definitely a death drop off with OB right there behind the basket. So the hyzer skip, whether it's a forehand or backhand, is totally the play.
Unless it does that.
We all thought Matt was starting off with a skip ace.
Oh, no.
From the view back there.
Chris Ozolins, you know this guy?
We do. Chris, also known as Oz to all the friends out there out of Canada. Really cool to stay with him. He's part of Team Thought Space as well. Got to spend the entire week at the lake house. Shout out to Aaron and Thought Space all throughout this coverage in the weekend. Oz is a good man. Like to see him on the first feature card.
Yeah. Looking nice.
Hard.
That should work. And is that the drop zone over there? Is that where Matt is headed?
Yes. It's a makeable circle 2 putt. About a 50-footer, I'm going to say, okay. Plus or minus.
All right. Jamie White stepping up next.
I liked this. It needed a bite, and it did just in time. That's like the primo putt, if you're not trying to do the skip ace or get right underneath it.
The best angle for it, sure. And Kyle Moriarty out of Massachusetts. Just saw him on the Disc Golf Network not too long ago.
Yeah, Kyle's he's been playing some solid disc golf for many, many years, but then actually trying some bigger events and tour events this year, and it's nice to see the boy shine.
Definitely. Going to the forehand play. And that should putt.
Treats him well. Yeah, I mean, honestly, on the field, there's a 50-50 shot for a sidearm or backhand.
Bell to save par. One of the best jump putters in the game, but pushes that one a little high. Moriarty, birdie look.
And I loved that follow through, a stroke all the way to the basket, wait till the putt drops, and then dropped it. Yeah, Bell with a little bit of maybe extra pressure. I think I remember, him saying after this round that, wow, that first hole, take that away. But maybe it's the fuel that he needed, the nuggets to put him on fire at the rest of this course.
Yep. Should at least save bogey here, though. No.
I wasn't even trying to be a spoiler there. I was just saying, anything that'll happen like that to you in the first hole is just definitely like a little cage rattler. But
yeah,
like I said, maybe even a motivator in some ways. Just restart.
Go. Jamie White looking at 2. And the 2 is what he finds. Ozolins. Also a birdie look.
Gotta say, all weekend long looking at Team Thought Space jerseys and shirts, it was like I was home in Maine. It felt so nice, and he's wearing one of my top 5 favorite shirts.
Nice.
Love that one for Oz.
Title sponsor of the Maine State Championships. Huge thanks to them. Nice putt to start his round, and this will be Bell dropping in a 5. Unfortunately, dropping 3 strokes to the card on hole 1. Not the way he started today. Wanted to start his day, but at least there's 17 left, and Matt Bell, a fantastic disc golfer.
And so much golf.
Yep.
Man, how many of you out there have ever had a rough first hole?
Sign me up for one of those. My tournament move back in the day was just throw it in the ground like 80 feet in front of the tee pad. Almost every time. Just the nerves always used to get me.
Kyle with that solid putt and that stroke I was talking about.
Yep. We're headed into the woods, Zoe.
This is such an awesome way to enter the woods. We've got elevation drop, wind that you can feel up top, but then a different wind or potentially kind of a lull of no wind right here to meet a new wind down here in the forest. It continues to be like a pretty fast green. You can see it's pretty packed down, rock hard, and then whoa, watch out, a drop off. No OB, but obviously naturally there's trees everywhere that if you find yourself inside of them, left, not good. And you got to get through this initial gap.
Ozolins on the box.
Oh, this is solid, but needs to get down.
Oh.
And look at that.
Friendly tree.
I'd say karma tree.
Yeah.
He's a good guy. Yeah, there we go.
Nice. Jamie White.
And
Fading
this
early.
is also, like I said, the one mistake you don't want to see how thick that forest is there on the left-hand side. Right will give you any kind of a layup zone, but long and left, I mean, left's certainly the toughest.
Moriarty.
But who doesn't love throwing downhill?
That's so fun.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, this looks nice. Oh, no.
Just clipped early.
That's a nasty kick left. Hopefully there's a way in from there. And now Matt Bell looking to bounce back from that double on 1. Not the worst kick, at least.
Like I said, now the camera angle does it justice. Like I said, the right-hand side is friendlier. Up and down there is a piece of cake, really, if you got your upshot on.
Here's Moriarty. Not an easy up and down from this location.
Wow. I mean, he advances, but like I said, still so thick.
Yeah, a lot of work left to do there. Not an easy putt. White into the green. Short left after the drive.
Oh, wow. I mean, that was great. I was going to say hallway, but then he did this hairpin like swing thing right left, and he makes it
Nice little
under the
slalom.
basket.
You gotta love it. Matt Bell, he's off short right. Should have the easiest approach, yeah. Nice and open.
And approach at any point for Matt Bell like that. If there wasn't a drop off behind that, man, he's running something like that.
He is that guy, isn't he?
But now you've got to know these greens. And Kyle does. I think he's played here a couple times.
This is to save par. And that did not find anything in Zoe. It's getting some crazy legs right now.
I could see his face like, wait, what?
He's
Where are you
behind that
going?
tree over there. And now has this to save bogey.
You know, it's a really good bid, good effort, tough thing to have happen. We've all seen it. And
Yep.
this could be something we might see all weekend. You guys pay attention to how fast these greens are. You've got to realize what you're working with and like when to lay up and when it's there to run.
Oh, Ozolins with the boulder putt. He makes it.
Yeah, man, I do appreciate that
Isn't that cool?
stance. Even the side foot.
Yeah.
Whew.
Sneaking it home. That's a great, too. That's a big separator birdie. I feel like not a lot of people are getting this one. Bell cleans up 3. White will do the same. And it will be an unfortunate double for Moriarty.
Yeah, I'd say birdie was a very low percentage on the entire weekend. That's a very special bonus right there. I feel like good one to get.
Nice separator for sure. Check out this putt in slow-mo from Peter. Watch it just sneak in here.
Love that catch.
Love slow-mo disc golf.
Yes.
Let's check out hole 3, Zoe. Where are we going?
Okay, so That arrow does not signify Mando. It's telling you that the basket's sharp right and extremely uphill. So we're flying through a decently narrow gap. You can see there's like a hairpin gap just on the left side of that, but definitely this is the intended route to the basket. Something slow. I threw a putter. I think sharp sidearms can also work with a slow speed disc, but it's the angle you've got to hit.
Ozolins. Wow.
Yeah, he just kind of threw that fast enough to be like, boom, right up there.
That's an extreme angle, Zoe.
Yeah.
Jamie White.
Wow.
I like the anhyzer. It moves right immediately.
Yeah.
Matt Bell. A rare anhyzer from Matt Bell.
I know. He loved it, though. He threw a sidearm in practice thinking that was a Mando behind.
Oh.
And he tried to just like sharp, and he was like, wait, it's not? All right, I'm throwing this slow speed.
Moriarty. The forehand, and no, that fought nicely. Maybe a little too well, even. A little bit of a comebacker. Downhill putt.
And see, the angle on that is very much, to me, there's a lot of death putts throughout both of the courses we're going to see this weekend. Must be confident when running.
Ooh, that's an unfortunate air ball there from Moriarty. You ever read any Sherlock Holmes, Zoe?
Not necessarily. I don't have a ton of time for that kind of reading, but I would read Sherlock if I did.
The bad guy is Professor Moriarty.
Oh, actually, I do know that.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, White. Nice putt for birdie.
Ow. And that's a good one to get. These guys just landing the green and skidding right up there. All these beautiful chips. You can see how well it's manicured. Easy to stick.
Ozolins. A turkey start. Yes. That's a heck of a way to make your camera debut.
Yeah, no kidding. And, probably not having a chance to have a lot of cameras or play in front of a lot of cool people like the Central Coast folks. So definitely cool to start with a turkey.
That's fantastic. Bell on the board with a birdie. Back to 1 over.
Yeah, Matt Bell kind of shaking his shoulders. He's fired up. He's ready to go. Let's take a look at this one.
Jamie White slinging it home for 2. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back in just a few.
When I walk up to the tee, I have these game plans. I think I'm gonna land in these same areas every single time, but you never know. Having the Bushnell rangefinder, no matter where I land, gives me that extra level of confidence.
Welcome back to the action here at Maine State Championships, hole 4.
So again, a disc golfer's dream, we're throwing downhill and now into an open field with a lot of wind potentially, and wind that could change. On the goalie at the very bottom, you can see a white painted line. It's OB to separate fairways 4 and 5. And yeah, flying into the basket. Not as scary of a green, but obviously a mound, and then a drastic drop off behind. It's the grass will stick a little bit better though out here.
Okay. Ozolins, 3 for 3 start. Can he keep it going?
I like that play, just hyzer cutting all the way over OB, but that's a little farther left than I think than he had probably intended.
Okay. Jamie White testing the wind for his tee shot. This more what you're looking for, Zoe?
I mean, he definitely rode the wind very well, and he's center cut. Yes. He's happy there.
Matt Bell.
Look at this.
That is scent, Zoe.
And that is what you're dreaming about. Like, not just looking for, but dreaming about. Let's go.
Huge tee shot from Matt
Yes.
Bell.
And wind read. Might
Very
I
well
add.
called. Moriarty. That's high. And leaking left as a result. Okay over there?
I mean, he's got open space to work with. Yeah, it's just farther upshot,
Okay.
in the wind. So I think he's fine. He can get there.
Ozolins, his second. A forehand into this mounded green.
Oh, now that is circle 2 straight uphill, but nothing to worry about. Bid your heart out.
Moriarty. These mounded greens are wild. Not bad.
Yeah, not too bad. Still has to make a putt. I do like the flag on top of the basket because the wind read is just so there for you.
It's an epic flag for a basket, too. One of the bigger ones I've ever seen, I want to say. White into the green.
And I think that probably stuck in circle 1.
Okay.
Side hill there.
Matt Bell, here was his drive. Second shot now. Hopefully not wasting it. Oh,
No,
very
playing
nice.
it. Very experienced, very smart play right there. And that's like a dream right there. You're just going to throw a putter.
Gosh, that drive had to be close to 5. Ozolins, birdie look. Ooh, the aggression.
That almost dropped in. Like I said, gradual mound.
Yep.
We'll see where that landed.
White for birdie. Good sit.
Very good sit. So let's see. Yeah, I'd say backside or edge of circle 1 here.
Yeah, Moriarty can not find the chains, unfortunately.
And it's that dreaded band.
Yep. Ozolins to save par.
Confident. No problem. I like that, seeing that kind of confidence in the comebacker. The putt before, absolutely.
Yeah. Bell, birdie. He is back to even.
Tapping in for 2 in a row.
There we go, getting going. Moriarty dropping in par, as will White. And they are on to 5. Who gets the slow-mo, though? We'll see. The flag should get the slow-mo, Zoe.
I mean, it very well could.
Oh, this Matt Bell drive. You gotta love it.
Yes.
God, just...
I'm so glad that this one got the slow-mo, too. From the huck face to the smoothness, and then just how far that rode through the wind. Wow.
Beautifully done. We're looking at 5, Zoe. What's the play?
Okay, so we got a par 4. It's going the opposite way, just straight back up the fairway we just came down. Not OB is on the right, but what we just flew over is not OB. It's just a natural, OB kind of ditch. You just got to get way out in the field, put yourself in position to basically run basket because it's so uphill of a green for the birdie look.
Matt Bell licking his chops when he said run.
Yeah, two easy shots here.
See if he can snag an eagle. Tee shot looks nice.
I mean, textbook.
Ozolins.
Like that mass landing feather flag in the
Yeah.
background. Look at this.
This is nice.
This is a huge drive.
It is.
And pretty close to that tree. Again, that's pretty much the only thing people have to look around, right or left side, pick your angle and get up there for your birdie.
White's drive.
It looks like he's choosing the left side, hyzering out on purpose. Like all of them.
Mm-hmm. And Moriarty. Last to tee.
He's going to need that to get left. I think it actually does just enough. And it's so approachable. That tree is like the marker of, a chip.
Gotcha.
Potential throw-in.
White, his second into the green.
Right there.
Bullseye.
All you ever want.
Yeah, right. No stress tap in. Bell, he's giving this a chance, Zoe.
Yes. You got a backstop. And he's right there.
That'll work for birdie as long as it sits.
Very real to say, wait a minute.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting up there. Ozolins into the green. Missing just a little right and long. Should be fine for the comebacker. We can dodge those trees. Moriarty. Wouldn't mind a 2. It's close enough. What a drive.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow, I think he might have got metal there.
Good bid.
Everybody likes that.
Ozolins. Oh.
Now, this is the first miss on the green that we've actually seen.
Yeah.
I mean, that's tough. Downhill, taking a knee, hit the band.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad effort.
Lacking no effort, yeah.
Yeah. Looking at birdies around otherwise, though, as Ozolins will drop a stroke to the card.
Birdies and birdie discussions.
Yeah?
Who's going first?
Oh, that's true. There's the par from Ozolins. 3 for 5 start, still not bad. Bell bouncing back big time. That's a turkey there. After that double bogey on 1, he is under par. Boom goes the Moriarty.
Yes.
You ripped.
I do love that view, too. Excellent follow through.
Looking at this hole 6. What's the pro play?
Okay, well, check out how far right we're going to go. We've got swinging room. Nobody can afford to hit a tree and go off to the left. That's thick forest. Up to the right, though, now we can start seeing the basket and approaching it. Somebody could throw a roller, a backhanded turnover. Definitely a big sidearm is the play to the basket from the tee pad. I knew Matt would definitely be pulling out that sidearm. He's got a huge sidearm just going right around that corner for placement. Don't want to go too far. Now,
Is that okay?
that may be pushing it. Definitely pushing it. See, there's those trees. You want to be close to the road. That's the barrier. So it's a sharper sidearm for the guys.
White next.
And I think that's fine. You can see the basket. You can just throw it right up there.
The better mistake than Bell, perhaps.
Yeah.
Moriarty.
Some funky action, but about the same look. Yeah. There's a lot out there to contend with.
Ozolins.
Yeah, this is definitely a tricky hole. Beautiful textbook spot right there. You've got the flat footing. You've got the, just a pure approach to the basket.
Yeah, perfectly lined up.
There is a drop off though, deep of the basket.
Is there?
So everybody that's studied it or knows this course knows you're kind of fluffing it up there. You're trying to get underneath the basket if you're not really running it.
Gotcha. Moriarty put it a little bit shy for a bid. We'll see how aggressive he's going to be. White. Tough run up.
And see, again, a little bit short. These guys definitely do know the course, and I think that's the miss that we may end up seeing a little bit more.
Ozolins.
Now, this is looking like he's giving it some effort. He knows that grass is going to grab it.
Mm-hmm.
He's there.
And Matt Bell, this did get pushed a little long.
Okay, and he can definitely fillet one up there. And look at this shape.
That might be the best of the bunch.
It's probably second best of the bunch there, and puttable.
Well done from out of
Very
position.
well done.
White, I would imagine this is just a layup.
Oh
no.
And being like crouch down like that, low ceiling sometimes can just be overlooked, you know.
Yeah, sure.
Thinking so hard about getting your comfortability, darn it.
And Moriarty wanting no part of that bid, just lays up, and now White, decision time. Save par or grab a bogey.
Wow.
Ooh.
On point.
Saves par.
I like that nice big smile. It's okay to celebrate that one.
Definitely. Matt Bell, birdie look for 4 in a row.
Look
He
at
is
that.
On fire.
Putting world champion, you know, and it shows. This guy just got to get fired up. He's always got the confidence, ice in the veins with the putter.
Ozolins. There he is.
Boom.
Back on the birdie train.
Very solid putting.
Who won putting worlds this year? Do you remember?
Well, hang on. Let me think about this one.
Gosh,
I can tell you
I can't
anything
remember.
about the FPO stuff. Give me just a moment. We'll get back back to that one.
There's already dropping in. White, what a par save. And we'll take another quick commercial break. Back in just a few.
We love and understand plants. Let our passion excite you too.
All right, Zoe and I did research during the commercial break. Jakub Semerad won on the MPO side, and then Sarah Gilpin won the FPO putting worlds. Pretty cool. Just beating Kat Merch and Paige Pierce. Hole 7, Zoe. Walk us through.
This one is very fun. You can lace a disc and park this one and feel absolutely incredible. Look at this beautiful green, totally freshly chipped on this hillside. It does make you think from the tee pad that it's a backhand hyzer, but really just to force a disc straight down there and watch it do its thing and finish into the hill is like the dream shot.
Okay.
Take the road.
Bell taking the road.
Just like we talked about there. And, you know, coming in hot, the skip factor is real. Getting that birdie putt is doable.
Is this really a par 4? Is that an eagle putt?
You know,
Ozolins.
I think it was labeled a par 4 actually.
All right. He is down there. Should be an easy up and down if he doesn't throw it in. White next. Leaking left early and kicking further. Moriarty. Kyle's got a live arm on him, Zoe.
He does. Kyle throws far, backhand and sidearm. He's got a lot of tools in the bag.
White. His second. Ooh. Needed a different tool there.
At least he found the fairway.
Yeah,
that was a nice ricochet.
Solid consolation prize. Looking for the up and down par now. A little bit short right. That's a putt for it.
Yeah, might still have a putt or a tree to contend with.
Moriarty looking for up and down birdie. Okay. Ozolins. We'll try to throw in 2.
As anyone should with the uphill shot. It's the dream opportunity.
And puts it underneath. Weaving through the trees nicely. Bell. A long look at eagle.
And he got it like in the heart. In the heart, the way that Matt putts is just that hyzer nose down in it. And that's just never going to fall out of any basket. It's so solid. That deserved the fist pump.
That was awesome. He is 5 down through the last 4 holes. I think it's even better than that. Here we go.
Yeah, solid as well. Hard to push off that back foot, with the hill drop behind. Hard to get the power. That looks solid.
Moriarty, drop in 3. No problem there. He is back to even. Ozolins, back-to-back birdies. He will regain your feature card lead at 5 down.
Look at that really nice pound bag Oz is wearing.
I just saw that, yeah.
And then again on the back of that caddy up there, a lot of nice pound bags all the way over on the East Coast.
I love my pound
Take
bag.
a look at this. The rotations on Matt Bell's discs, you could count them.
On the tape.
And the athletic putt and movement and follow through, like every bit of that was beautiful.
So cool. What a great two. All right, Zoe, we are looking at this hole 8. What's the play here?
Oh man, this is tricky. Look to the right, look to the left. You definitely can't be there. The fairway is narrow. You want to stay on the road. And it's going to require a straight shot that pretty much fades out to the basket or kind of flips up and heads straight to the basket. It's not really hyzering out. So you can get down in here for a birdie, but it is a very narrow fairway. And, probably a slower speed, more controlled disc is the play.
Yeah, it seems like a good idea. Matt Bell has the box.
Yeah, I can understand that he needed to take his hat off and let a little steam out there. That's jail.
Yeah. Hopefully it didn't get too far in there. We'll see what he can work with. Ozolins next.
And he beats that tree. Like I said, it pops up to flat, and it just finishes out nicely. That looks good. He's definitely got a putt.
He does. Moriarty. It's fading early.
And there's a chance he could sneak through and get down the hill there from there. We don't know. A lot of shots we would see funnel down there, but you can see how thick those trees are.
Absolutely. White next. This looks like the line, Zoe.
I like it. It's high, and it's just going to drop into that hallway. Yeah, I love it.
A little short, but a clean birdie putt. Got to be happy about that on this one. Matt Bell didn't kick too far into this stuff.
Well, it's amazing he's got this open alley, and he's
wow.
got that sidearm that can do so many angles and things. That was an excellent shot by Matt Bell.
Yeah, really nice out. He'll have that long look to save his par. Swinging over to Moriarty. He finished short left, working his way through the woods. You can see the basket, though, center screen.
You're right.
Oh!
You're right. He gave it a scare.
That would have been fun. White, a long birdie bid.
And he does it. Man, he's so confident in that putt right now. I mean, that was a little bit uphill and had all the power.
Tying Bell there and just one behind Ozolins on that feature card lead. Great make. Bell to save his par. Look at the determination in those eyes, Zoe.
I know. I was just kind of staring into it because Matt Bell is getting warmed up. We've already seen the birdies back on the scorecard. So, I mean, I was kind of expecting that one in. It was a great bid.
Ozolins for a 2.
Framed up.
Oh, I love those.
That was not short. Oh, man. I know. Looking at that view.
I love when nature provides little guide markers for you. Bell with the bogey. Not a bad score after that drive. Ozolins and Moriarty dropping in par. Let's check out this white putt again in slow-mo. It was a good make. Well out in circle, too.
Yeah, worthy of the slow-mo here.
Little stepper action.
And if you're like me, getting that slow-mo on the step-through putts is actually really, really intriguing and interesting, and that was certainly clean.
It was, wasn't it? Yeah, it's cool to see that. A hole 9, what's our pro play?
So this is difficult. Par 3, I mean, I think it's difficult. Look at how narrow that road is. That's the only fairway we have off to the right and left. Again, like the previous hole, is nothing but jail and potentially bogey territory. So you got to get around this corner and not really have an overstable disc hyzer out, but again, just fade. Got plenty of downhill, and again, these really nice manicured greens to stop you and grab you, but this is tricky to get a putt at a birdie.
Yeah, it does not look easy. White earning the box after that great birdie on the last.
Yeah, you can see he kind of wanted to pop something up there and stay straighter, but too straight into a jail.
Kicked into a not nice place, it looks like. Ozolins next to tee.
I like this. Oh, I did not mean to say that so early. It looked so good. The low play is what I truly believe in the skip from the road.
Did it just fade early, Zoe?
Yeah, I think so.
Moriarty. A better kick than White, at least, I'll say.
Yes, I'd give it that.
Let's see if Bell can throw a clean one for us. It's wide.
But low, like I said, you're right. Oh, man, it's like I said, this is a tricky one to get in there. That gap is far down the fairway.
It really is. Moriarty, his second.
I like to say he skibbled up to that one perfectly, because that's you have to know the skibble factor on these greens, I'm telling you.
In golf, they have the Stimp reading, you know?
It's like that.
It's like that. That was a nice out there.
Great shot for Oz.
White into the woods, but there is an alley out. Can he find it? Yes.
Man, I really liked that shot, and I like the way he held his posture and leaned into the shots because he's standing on a hill. That was really well done.
Bell gives it a Matt Bell bid for 2. One of those nose-up floaters.
And, I mean, that's just uphill, and in his, that's Matt Bell range all over the place.
And he knows he's making the comebacker, so doesn't have to worry about it. And
I wasn't even worried, and I honestly didn't know.
Yeah, same here. I haven't seen this yet. Moriarty. And Kyle drops that one in nicely for 3. Ozolins should do the same.
Yeah, pars are really respectable on hole 9 here. Like, finishing out the front half. This is difficult.
Yeah, the drive's not great on this one, but some really nice scrambling to getting into the green. Chris puts that one home.
Well done.
Keeping his feature card lead at 5 down. That's a nice pace through 9. White to save his 3.
And everybody is successful. That's nice, like finishing up that first half. All right, everybody's stress-free, parring out.
Yeah, there you go. I like it. Matt Bell coming back up the hill to save his par. Little pop putt.
I am in love with slow-mo, but I really, really like it when we get the putts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun.
And there are your scores through 9. Ozolins leading the pack.
Yeah. Look at this. 5, 4, 3, even. This is a race.
Gotta love it. 9 more to come. We'll be right back. Catch you in just a few.